I'm live on a Sunday. Welcome everyone. I'm live on a Sunday. Welcome everyone. I got my chat on now, so I can see my chat right here. If anybody comes in, I doubt if anybody comes on a Sunday. Today I'm going to do like an exercise. I'll probably have to keep repeating what this is throughout the video because a lot of people come in kind of late. So what I'm doing right now, mixing some green. Let me show you. I'm going to have a dark green color, so I'm taking my green here, putting a little black in it. We're going to make a dark green. This is going to be a cool exercise. It's going to help you highlight trees and bushes and stuff. But we got to start with a dark color. That's pretty dark. I think that's dark enough. Yeah. So you could either use dark green in this or dark brown. You could add black to this brown color and make that dark and use it in the same way. But today we're using green. I'm going to use a chip brush on my foliage up. If you don't have a chip brush, just use a fan brush. It's got the same type of bristles, okay? But if you got a fan brush, you can use it. 50 cents a piece. In fact, for this exercise, I'm just going to grab a new brush so it looks cool. So I get like 20 of them for 11 bucks, so you get all different sizes. I'm going to use a 1.5-inch chip brush here. Let's get started. I'm going to put a lot of foliage up here, then I'm going to show you how I highlight it. Let's start with a horizon here. Just a little bit below the center mark. Put a horizon here. Now let's start putting some foliage here. I think I want to have a tree right here in the middle. So what I'm going to do is kind of create a tree up here. Kind of right in the middle here. Let's have some foliage coming from the side here. I'm just letting the brush kind of create the trees. These are like far away trees here, kind of far away. I'm wetting my brush just a little. As you can see now it's running. Doesn't have to be that wet though. Let's do a hill. Let's have some like foliage coming down like this. pull the bottom back so it looks like it's on a hill here. Kind of pull this green out now and try and create some ground underneath these bushes, trees. I think I'm going to run a pathway right down there. So let's use yellow for that. We use a yellow ochre, little mixture of yellow ochre, Naples yellow, and a little white. And let's just put a pathway in here. That looks cool. Look at that already. Wow. Hey, giggity gab. I like that. How you doing? Let's I'm going to fix these up just a little bit now. I'm going to grab some more color and kind of work the tops just a bit so they look more like tree tops. This is going to be our main tree back here. I'll show you how to highlight all this stuff. It's pretty awesome. I end up using a fan brush to put highlights on these. And with all different colors paint. This will be a pathway here. I think I'm going to maybe we'll put water down here like a pond. How's that sound? We grab some. I don't know what color blue this is, but I'm going to lighten it up a bit. And we'll put a little water right here. We'll make like a little pond right in here. It's right there. And then we'll put some grass underneath here with some bushes on the water. That, or we can bring our pathway around this way. Let's try doing that first. Let me try and bring the pathway around. I'm going to add a little burnt umber to it now and darken it up a little so it looks like dirt. Just a little burnt umber to that Naples yellow and yellow ochre. Yeah, we'll bring the pathway around this way. That looks cool. And then I can drop it. I could still put up tall grass here and a bush in the corner here. Look how cool that looks already. Let's lighten up the grass here. Just the way I'll take a clean brush and grab a little, let's try titanium white. Just a little bit of titanium white and just lighten up underneath the tree. You don't need much, just to lighten it up so you can see the bottom of the trees. You could bring your brush into the tree like this and it'll make it look like an indentation going in the tree there. See that? So it just doesn't look straight across. And we could do the same thing, little titanium white here, just at the bottom of your bushes, and kind of smooth it out. Help look like bushes now. We'll put shadows underneath there at the very end. They're going. I like to do the sky. So I like painting around the trees. So I want to do a yellow sky. I got this Naples yellow. And I'm going to put red in it. It's called violet red. And we're going to have like a, oh, it made kind of orangey. We'll have like an orangey sky here at the bottom. Just paint around the trees. It's okay if you get a little green in the sky. Because it'll help it look kind of cool. It'll bring this orange down through here. Put blue up here. There we go. We'll put it at an angle like this. And then I'll put another color up there. Wow, that looks already. Just wait till I highlight all this stuff. It's going to look pretty wicked. I'm going to use a very light blue. I'm not rinsing my brush off. I'm just adding this blue to make it a light blue. And I still have that yellow on my brush to make the blue look, you know, a little dip. Some of that yellow's going into the blue. It might turn a greenish tint. Very light color. And we can get darker up here in the corner. Alright, there's my sky is done now. That looks so... Very easy landscape. I think if you're a beginner, I think you should give this one a try. So far it's been pretty easy. Really easy. This could be the fun part now. Isn't this cool? I'm not putting any mountains in there. Usually I put mountains in there. Alright, let's get going. Thanks for all the looks, everyone. Let's see who came in today. Giggity. Could you draw my dog? Yeah. It's your profile pic, huh? Hey, how you doing, Barbara? Giggity. Gav. I can't really see your dog's face on there. It's kind of a small picture. I could do your dog. Maybe you subscribe so I can find you. Then I'll go to your page and blow up your picture so I can see the dog better. I'm gonna make this trees a little bigger. I want more bushes down here. This is like a highlighting practice session here. I'm trying to demonstrate how I highlight these bushes for you. So obviously I put everything in dark first, right? Dark green. If you joined in late, I showed you how I do this at the beginning of the alive. We want dark green first, like this. And how I got this pathway, it just showed up on its own. You let the landscape usually designs itself, okay? You could put these trees anywhere you want, and then then just start letting the landscape dictate where things are going, okay? That's how I do it. We'll put a bush right in this corner. This will be the easiest one to highlight. And I just want to put a few bushes around the pond. This is a pond here. So we just have some small stuff going on down here. Alright, that's the scene. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, long breakfast, huh? It's gone a long time, huh? Yeah, I had a lot to do. I didn't realize. This is so cool already. I'm not going to make it set because I want the sun to be over here in the front looking down so I can highlight everything that's facing the sun. There's things you could do right now. You could take a clean brush and come in here and kind of hit and try and some highlights in here just by scratching some of the dark color down and trying to make it'll help you know where to put your highlights. You got to kind of do it before it dries. Everything's pretty dry already. I can kind of see where I'm going to highlight everything. I'll have bushes in front here. We'll have a shadow back here, and then we'll highlight a few things up in here. I'm going to turn all this grass probably yellow back here. Let me try a little. This is Naples yellow. We'll see what that does. It'll soak into the green. It won't stay that, but watch how cool it looks when it dries. And we'll put a little bit of that. We'll put yellow ochre down here. It's a little darker than the Naples yellow, but it'll also turn green when it soaks in. There we go. Alright, wow, that looks amazing. Look at all the different tones I got now. We got this light greenish color, this yellow, this yellow ochre, and we got a golden color here, golden color. We got blue here, we got orange in the sky. Man, look at all those colors, man. That is amazing. Just that right there looks pretty. Alright, now we're just going to highlight now. So I'm going to use a fan brush to stamp colors on. If I can find a good fan brush. There we go. For doing this, it's good to use a stiff fan brush. So this is like an oil fan brush. Because if you use, yeah, this one's even stiffer. I'm going to use this one. I think this is one Ellie sent me, yeah. It's going to work out great. Well, I got some of, Ed really likes this red, violet red. I'm going to start with some violet red. Maybe on these bushes below the trees here. So I'm imagining the sun's coming down here. You got to leave this side dark on one side of the bush. You got to change your color up. I'm going to lighten it up just a bit now and put it down here. Wow, that looks amazing. I'm going to try and put the colors all over the place here. And I'm going to make this one red violet. I like that color too, Ed. Next color I'm going to do is green. I think I'm going to leave this tree here green. So I'm just going to make a light green. All right. I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up. See how I did that? You want to leave some of this dark in here. And the light's hitting on this side. Get in focus. Look at that color. So what I did to get this color, I just added a little, that's the original dark color I used to put all the bushes in. I just added a little white to it. See, and I got this like grayish green color. It looks really cool. I'm going to use that color for some of these bushes down here. And maybe a few of these bushes. We'll add a little yellow in it. A good way to do it is do action like this and then look at it and see if you like it. But you got to make it look like a bush, you know. Put some orange in here. So I'm going to mix my red violet with the little maple's yellow. And let's see what it looks like. It still looks like, let me put, got orange here now. All different colors. Whoops. Wow, it's already taken shape. It's only been 30 minutes. I think I put some orange out here. I'm going to make a big tree right here behind that bush. See that? Big tree. You could also layer your bushes. You could have you could go over a bush that you just already and put things in front of it. It's looking really good. I'm going to make this one a light green. It's really fun to do if you haven't done this yet. Oh, is it over, the Daytona 500? Purple sky, huh? That must have looked cool. This is a kind of green. I just put yellow ochre. And mixed with green. There we go. You see how I highlighted that to make it look like a book? It's really fun. It takes practice because, I mean, that was just a big green blob there, and you got to lay it on. I thought about I put this on first, and then I moved up here, then I moved up here, and I left all these dark spots underneath for the shadow, okay? Takes a little practice, but you get it after a couple times, you'll get it. I'll leave this one probably dark there. That looks kind of cool, like that. You gotta leave some of them dark. That's a nice green. Now these, I'm gonna leave these dark back here because these look like they're behind this guy, so it would be in the shadow, all these. I'm going to use this green for that tree. I think I like that green. It's a light green with mixed with yellow ochre. It almost turns to a sap green, kind of. There you go. Big green tree back there. Wow, looks amazing. This is really turning great. I'm going to put a little bush here. I can't believe it's only 37 minutes. There's a lot going on in here already. Well, since I like this green, I'm going to use that down here. I put a little bit of Naples yellow. Very cool. Now you can add more. You can add some a lighter green onto this green. So I'm going to take that same green and add a little white to it. You'll get a lighter. And we're just going to hit some of the key spots where the sun might be hitting. Just adds a little flavor to your painting. It'll give that green like 2 tones. Okay. Now there's 2 different tones in that green. I think they call that compression. I'm not sure. We'll do the same thing on this. We'll add some light. And if you got enough time, you could do that to all your bushes. We could add a lighter color to this violet red. Just take your violet red and add some white to it and come back in here and just hit some key spots. I think I already did it there. There we go. That's the green I've been looking for all winter to do those trees. What are they called again, Ed? Those blue evergreen trees. That's the color of them right there. I can never remember the name of it. Blue spruce, yeah. That looks like about the color. That was reminds me of what I did there. I used phthalo green and I mixed it with green and then with a little black and then some white. That's how I got that color. Phthalo green, phthalo green. Yeah, phthalo green with a little sap green, a little black, and then I lightened it with white. So 4 different colors to that. Alright, this is good. I'm going to try and get my fan brush to dry a little because I'm still going to I'm going to put flowers down here in a little bit on top of all this stuff. I want to do the dirt first. I want to do the shadows. Burnt umber with some black in it. I'm using the wrong brush here. There it is. See how cool that made that look with the shadow underneath this bush? Hey, right on. What you drinking? Some good wine? I had a girlfriend once. We were really into red wine for a while. In Vegas, they had this nice liquor store. I mean, they had any bottle of wine you could think of from all over the world. Look at that. Just adding brown underneath there really brought those bushes out. Cool. I'm finally getting these trees down, Ruben. Remember when you told me to make it look like it's going from orange to green? Like the fall colors? I finally got the concept down now. You know how it just kind of all of a sudden clicks, you know? Once you do it once, then that's it. You got it for the rest of your life. You know? This looks pretty good. This was just supposed to be an exercise painting on how to highlight bushes and trees. Well, it looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, tomorrow. I'm going to Lisa's tomorrow, Ruben. We got a live at 3 o'clock. Be fun. I know, I really enjoy playing with Lisa. We do have a goal. We're trying to get enough followers on YouTube to where we get known across the U.S. Now we could play on one of the cruise ships or something. Here in Seattle, I live right down the street from where the cruise ships. They go to Alaska though. the ones that take off from Seattle here. But they only run in the summertime. Wait, what did you say? Here comes the sun? Here comes that rainbow again. Oh. Here comes that rainbow again. All right. I'll learn it for you. I will definitely learn. There's a pond. This is so cool. This is cool. I want to put some running water down, like coming in here. Maybe from there. Yeah. Let's try it. Do 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 do. I better write that down. The rainbow. You know me, I'm getting old. I'm getting forgetful. Where's my pencil? Here comes that rainbow again. Got it. It's down on paper now. Thanks for all the likes, everyone. This is amazing. Yeah, no, I'll try it. If she doesn't do it, I'll do it here on this channel. I'll play it on I used to play on my guitar at the beginning of all my shows here, or my art session. I'd have to change the lyrics though, because they'll get copyright. Right on. I'm glad you like those shows, man. I think a lot of people love those shows. I had 10,000 viewers the other day. And we get like 6 of you here. 6 or 7 of you. And then me and Lisa, we're getting 10,000. I couldn't believe it, man. Blows my mind. I think people enjoy the live music more than this art. I think Bob Ross kind of, he had the, he was the first one to do. People have already seen, Bob Ross, so they're not interested in this anymore. But I still enjoy doing this. It's really fun. These flowers should be coming down this way. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate that. I mean, I used to watch Bob Ross too paint, Although I thought this is acrylic paint. He used oil. He not only paint, kind of sold his own. He sold his own paint as well. He had you could buy his oil paint, his brushes, and everything. So what I'm doing here, I just added another tone of color on top of the green. I just didn't have that one color. I don't think you need it as much back here, but up here you need to change your tones a little bit, I think. But the stuff that's far away, I think you need it as much. I'm going to make some those long tails, cat tails. We used to have these in Chicago. We used to have wars with these cat tails. You would pull them out of the ground and then throw them, and the weight of the tail would fly like a missile. Yeah, I think they're called cattails. Make them longer. I remember them being longer. I think they would burn too. I think we would light them on fire. I can't remember. Long time ago. Do 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 do. That looks really cool. I usually like anything that kind of like comes over the water like this. I really like the color of that sky. I used Naples yellow with ochre and titanium white. It got this like orangey type look. The brush it's not working right. Man, I haven't been down to the place yet with my art. I'm anxious to see if these are going to sell. I mean, they're different than what I've been doing in the last 2 years. I mean, they're a lot different. All right, it's time for some clouds. It's weird. This kind of reminds me of, I don't know why I keep thinking cottage. Do you guys get that feeling from this? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. Every time I put a building in there, it kind of ruins it. Ron Johnson, yeah, a golf hole, man. That would work. My buddy's in Palm Springs right now. They sent me a picture of Elon Musk, the rocket went to Palm Springs the other day. And man, that thing was awesome. Yeah, it looks like a nice spot out here for a flag. Wow, that's a great idea. I could just change that to like like where the what do they call that? There you go. Yeah, the green, the putting green. I just got to change that to like a brighter green. Then like a golf course. Let's try it. It's worth a try, man, because you don't know how many people. I live in Magnolia. It's like a rich man's town. They all golf. go to They go all over the country to golf. Let's see if this is the right color for a green out here. I don't know if I can do it. This will be the back end of the green. I'll lighten it up a little bit. Yeah, that looks more like a driving range there, where you tee off from. Let's try it. Let that dry. I'll put a flagpole out there. Now those things are 10 feet tall. Those flags. Not 10 feet, about 8 feet tall, if I remember right. We'll put the hole on the back corner. And then I'll run a flag out of there. That's a good idea. And I'll make the flag really not so obvious. People won't even know it's a golf course then. Tornado! Hey, got the popcorn right on. I love that. I guess I'll do the sky while the is drying. I think I need to make that brighter green though. Yeah. All right. Let's do some clouds. I'm gonna do the clouds in white, and then I might change the color of them. We'll see. We'll make these small down here. Yeah, I'll have to use a different color. too light. I'll put a little red in it, or a little violet color in it. No, I like the white better. Do 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 do. Yeah. Just go light. I'll have to darken these clouds up a bit. That's alright. I'll just put a little gray in it. Shows up a little better. There we go. Just need gray on the bottom. Alright, I'll have to let that dry. Do 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 do. I like how that one came out up there. I gotta fix this one here. I'll fix it in a little bit. Let's do the flag now. I think I'm gonna do a white. Pretty sure the flagpole is white. It's been a long time since I've been out golfing. made it crooked. Crooked. It's a little crooked. There you go. Only you guys will know what that is. It's pretty cool. Man, this might be a good idea to do golf. The man, it looks cool though. It's like a couple 100 yards away. You'd rather paint than golf? Yeah. It gets that. It's been getting that way for me as you get older. It seems like time is time right now with everything going on. Man, I used to love and like come home and do nothing. Now it's like I got to do something before I go to bed, you know? It's like it's hard to explain. I don't like to waste time anymore. It's like to me, like, yeah, if I went and played golf, that'd be like 3 hours on the golf course, and I don't have time to play. That's that cloud now. This is a different white too. This is that it's Amsterdam titanium white. It's not as bright as like the other bright whites I use, but I like it because it's not too strong. Do 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 do. All right. That's how it's going to be. This is be very cool. Man, that looks so wicked back there. Try a different brush. I think that'll work better. Okay. I had to clean up that slop. Alright guys, thanks for watching this long painting. I really enjoyed this. I didn't know it would take this long. It was supposed to be a demonstration on how to highlight bushes and trees. Hey, thank you, Ed. Yeah, I can't wait to, I'll let this dry for a couple and then I'll varnish it. Thank you, Deborah, for watching. I appreciate it. I got 10 likes on this one. It's amazing. I really like that tree back there, that color. Alright guys, I'll take a little break. I don't know, I think I got time more. What time is it? Now it's 6. I gotta get ready for bed. I gotta go to work tonight at 2 in the morning. Yeah, it's already getting late. But I had fun. Thank you guys for joining in. Thanks for the golf flag idea. That was... Good night, Deborah. Tomorrow, Rick and Lisa Experience will be live at 3 o'clock. If you want to check it out, watch me sing and play guitar. Have a good night, everyone. Cheers.